Hi, I'm Georgia.
And I'm Renee.
And this is TiPb TV.
Georgia, the Verizon iPhone, it's for really real.
Yeah, it's no longer a rumor. It has actually become reality. It did not go the way of unicorns and the white iPhone.
If we're just considering an iPhone, if we've been waiting, should we get an AT&T or a Verizon iPhone? Because suddenly we have a choice.
You have a choice, and there's some differences in between the two. You cannot say that they would be exactly the same.
Well, the phones are both iPhone 4s, right? It's not like Verizon's getting a special phone.
They're not, though the antenna has changed because
Yes.
it's CDMA phone instead of being a GSM phone.
So AT&T and T-Mobile in the US use GSM, which is an international standard like Europe, like most of the rest of the world. And Verizon and Sprint use CDMA technology, and they're not compatible. So you can't just take your AT&T phone and run to Verizon or vice versa. We're trying to make this choice. What's the difference between Verizon and AT&T from just a regular consumer point of view?
Well, I think it would depend on what you use your phone for,
Okay.
What your job is, and what things really bug you about using a telephone.
So it's like we always say, it's carrier first. If you have poor Verizon or poor AT&T in your area, it's not even a question. You go with whatever carrier serves you best.
Right. You want to make sure that you can actually use your phone for
A phone.
a phone.
So there's some difference in capabilities between the networks.
Right. Verizon, theoretically has about 3 megabits per second,
Okay.
whereas AT&T theoretically has 14 megabits
If
per
I'm
second.
sitting alone on top of the tower.
Besides that, there's a huge difference between CDMA and the GSM networks.
Well,
Tell me
especially
a little
Verizon.
about-
Okay, so Verizon uses CDMA Rev A, and that does not allow simultaneous voice and data. So if, like you said, for business, if I'm on a conference call and I'm secretly playing, like surfing the web or using Twitter or something, you can't do that on Verizon. Anytime you have a data connection and a call comes in, the data connection dies.
Right, so when I'm on the phone, I won't get my push notifications until afterwards, after I'm off the call. The same thing if I'm using the for mobile hotspot.
The brand new mobile hotspot feature.
Very, very cool, but if you're on that using Verizon, I suddenly get a phone call and everyone,
data.
all your 5 friends or whoever else you're hooked up to, they're going to be dropped during that period of time. The same thing for downloads, or if you're downloading an application, that's going to be stopped and you have to wait. And also, I think that it would make a difference if you travel. If you travel a lot, CDMA is primarily used in the US and China. But if you're traveling to Europe, they don't even get that CDMA is still being used. Like, really, it's kind of like,
look at us and
they're like, what?
Oh, what is this CDMA?
Oh, you use that. Yes, I completely.
But GSM is a global standard, so you can take your iPhone, your GSM iPhone, you can roam on those carriers. You can get, if it's an unlocked phone, you can get SIM cards in other countries. So once you've decided that you're going to get a Verizon iPhone, if that's your decision,
Yes.
do you get one now when it's just being introduced, or do you wait and see if Apple releases a Verizon iPhone 5 in June along with the AT&T iPhone 5?
Well, my thought is always, if you need a phone right away, go get the iPhone. Really, it's a beautiful phone, and yes, I think that the new iPhone 5 is going to be a completely new design.
Well, you said that in a previous show, and now the rumors are backing you up. I don't know if you're talking to Apple or they're talking to you.
They must be listening to TiPb TV. So I would say, first get a phone. If not, I would say if you have a phone already and you're relatively happy with it, you might as well wait, because the iPhone 5, I'm sure, is going to be pretty sweet. You're going to have some new things, and you're going to want to get it anyways.
Termination fees. I mean, you might have just gotten an iPhone 4 on AT&T. You might have just gotten a Droid on Verizon or a BlackBerry on Verizon.
And Verizon's fees have and terms
Everyone's
and
fees have
conditions
gone
have
up.
completely changed
Yeah.
now that they have the iPhone. They're like, okay, let's switch this up.
Absolutely. So you are going to have to pay to play. I mean, no one has announced any special incentives yet. So whether you might have to pay full price for your phone.
And they also haven't really mentioned what the new data plans will be.
Yeah, they say a smartphone plan. Currently, that's their existing smartphone plan. We've heard rumors it's free, mobile hotspot, but none of this has been solidified yet. We don't know if the iPhone is going to hit Verizon's network as hard as this hit AT&T. It's possible that 10 million Verizon iPhone users jump on your tower, and it's the same problem all over again. So if you can wait,
They have said that they are prepared for the influx of iPhone users, but they kind of have to. Like, really, they're not going to say, no, listen, don't come to us. We're really not prepped. We're not prepped.
Stay off our network.
Don't come on a network. We're not doing this for money.
So just to sum up, choose your carrier first. Once you've chosen your carrier, if you can wait to get the phone, wait and see if Apple puts out a better one. Wait and see if Verizon's network is as robust as they say it is. If you can't wait, get it and be happy.
And then usability. What do you use your phone for? What can you tolerate? And what do you want out of your phone experience?
Let us know what you think. Which one did you get? Did you get a Verizon phone or are you sticking with AT&T? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Renee.
And I'm Georgia.
And this is TiPb TV.